Hello and good morning and welcome to episode 4. Today is the first day of summer and it's going to be all about the fertilization, baby. So we're going to hopefully get 2 fields, maybe 3 fields done today. We are kicking off at 5:35 in the morning. My hopes for this field were we would be able to get a bit on it, but we can't yet. It's still in the planted stage. But the plan for today is pretty straightforward. We're just going to jump over here. Oh, barbed wire, you got to watch your pants. So this is growing. This is ready for a second stage of fertilization. And we are also going to just run over here. Oh, don't want to see that right now. We are also ready to rock and roll with the last stage of fertilization in our canola field. Now, as you may recall, if you did watch the episode last time, which I had a ton of fertilizer bags, or bag pellets here. So I've managed to put them all into the shed, nice and simple, and I've chucked up the lime one up here. We've also been to the shop and we've done a little bit here. So we have moved, as you can see, there's no plow or seeder, but we have went and got a front loader attachment with a bale spike, which is down here, and just put the torch on, bale spike, and a nice, beautiful looking, just everyday sort of, I can't remember the name off the top of my face right now, so what the heck, okay, now, let's just walk around here too. Yes, it's been a few days. What's this we hear? It's alright, they're not going to sting you if you don't piss them off. 3 beehives. Yeah, they were delivered yesterday, so I'm hoping that they're going to get to some work and get done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have. They've come in, they've got it done nice and early, and we are finished with our vehicle shed or a tool shed or whatever your shed you want to talk about. So nice, massive space there for a tractor, and I'm looking to get some probably shelving maybe around the side here or the back for other bits and bobs. So hiding in here, we have our plow and seeder, and as you can see, we have the fertilizer spreader. This is purchased by us, cost about 40-odd thousand. I added the 6-meter attachments onto the edge side as well. So yeah, this is capable of holding about 9,000 litres. So it's more than enough for this farm. Yeah, so I thought, hey, why not get out there, get it done, make the purchase, because we are going to fertilise it. We're not using it today because we want to do a spray fertilisation today. So we are going to jump onto your iPad now, hit down to the shops, and we'll show you what we're going to get. We are going to go and get ourselves this pair here. We are only leasing today. Now it's an attachment. I am umming and ahhing. It's 1,500 litres. I don't know if we'll necessarily need that, but we can. It's only a lease, so we'll lease this today. So it's going to be $1,500 up front, $300 or pounds for the per day. And like I've mentioned before, when it comes to leasing, this per operating hour leasing cost, that is per real life hour. So that's pretty good. So it's not too bad. So we'll lease this today. Yes, it's going to be ready to pick up, of course. And we will go ahead and we will lease this as well. And look, if I don't need it, I can return that earlier. So the plan is we will be holding on to that for a few days. I'll put it in here with the tractor. There's plenty of room, or in the other shed anyway. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to go get that. You've been on the journey before. Don't think we'll need to see that. And we will see you back when we get back, Jack. And we've all done and dusted. We've got the spray over here. And we've got the additional tank, like I said. And we're going to go and get stuck into our fields. We're going to go and give this a last blast and pass. And we will get going. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be quite large. So we're going to just check up here. I believe we can probably... The thought is, and the hope is, we can pretty much get a lot of this done. And we'll just have a look. And as you can see here, we are just, yep, we're going to pretty much get the whole width done. Obviously, we're not quite there, but I think we'll get the job done. Let's turn her on. And we'll stay in this view just so you can have a look. I'm not going to go and do a who's and what's it here. I think we don't need to in this field. We'll do a nice little time lapse perhaps on field 10 as we just go and spray along everywhere else. We are capturing the edge, which is fine. Again, I don't know what's happened here. We've lost some soil, we've lost some fielding here. I think when we did the other work, it looks like we lost, somehow lost it, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. We are fine here. We are going to capture enough of the field without having a problem. Now, I'm not using course play like I said yet because I'm still kind of playing with it, but it's also because I just don't feel the field sizes that we have need it. I should be able to and can manage to do all the work myself. So we are going to just do that. That's a nice dob there. We've done all that work there. So we'll just turn those off. We'll unfold. We'll lift it up at the same time. Right, so that's done and dusted. It's all fertilized now. She's ready to rock and roll. She is done and dusted. Just want to double, triple. Yep, as you can see there, field 10 is now fertilized to its last stage. Field 11, we can't fertilize that yet. It's still in the, well, it's still, you know, in the planted phase as we saw before. So we are going to just head down now, and we are going to go to field 20. Now, also let me know as well, folks, what are your thoughts on this series? Are you enjoying it? Do you like the inside cab view, or would you like me to do a bit more outside cab view? Because I know some people prefer different viewpoints, to be honest. And you know, I like to drive this way as much as I can, and that's why when I do use the other means like this, I try and put it in other aspects, sort of deal. So I think we'll go about here today. We'll just shoot you up there, and we can unfold anyway. So again, this field won't take too long. I just want to thank a few people too for the continued support. Old Lady Plays, like I mentioned, but Red Event Games, doing a fantastic work with his own farm sim series. I urge you to go and check that out as well on his channel. It's absolutely fantastic. And also I want to thank the 3 new subscribers I've managed to get the last few days, I guess last week. We'll get that straight, Parks. And yeah, really appreciate it as well. So we're going to turn this on. We're going to lower it up. She's turned on. And we're going to rock and roll. And we are going to hoochie coo and get stuck in. So time for some tunes, baby. And we'll see you on the t'other side. dog's breakfast. We're just going to take off and have a last look here. Beautiful, look at that. Turn her off. Let's fold her up. She's a big one. So we've got one more dose to do on this field, probably in the next 2 days, mid-August, mid-summer. And then we've got also 2 more to do on field 10 here, but that's we won't be we won't really be looking at harvesting this until later on anyway in this autumn. So we've plenty of time. So I'm hoping I can get in and do the first one tomorrow. Probably do that off camera, and then we'll come back and be able to do a final one on 20, second one on 10. Field 11 here is now done and dusted for the season. She has had her last meal. So let's have a look and just confirm those stats here, so you will be able to see if we zoom in. Like I said, field 10 is nice and dark blue there, and field 20 is a nice darker shade as well, and 11 is still not well, still needs its second. And we just confirm we are growing wheat in 20, 11 we are growing soybeans, and in 10 we are growing canola. Growth stages, this is why you'll see that number 11 is still in the planted stage. It's why it hasn't been able to be fertilized yet. 20 and 10 are obviously in their growing phases, and that is why. So it's pretty good. We've got no weeds or anything there too. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now you will see, of course, financials. Let's have a quick look and I'll show you my finances. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll show you the next episode, because we've done a few costs and stuff. We've bought a few things, and it's going to give a chance for the beehives to get up and running, and you know, for the bees to scout out the area and everything else. So like I said, we will be keeping this because I am going to use this now obviously for the next field 20, and we also will use this for field 11 or 10. I get my field 10 and 11s mixed up. I really should know what my 10s are. Yeah, so field 11, which is this way, and things like that. So what do you think of the new shed? Yeah, it's pretty stylish and profile-y. I'm just going to leave this on here. I don't have much more work to do today, so it's going to be a nice short episode for you. Really, I'll be doing a few things offline, but nothing of excitement. So let me know what your thoughts are so far of the series and the episodes. Anything you'd like me to do, just help a guy out. Really, I appreciate those for their support. I will be honest, it is getting a little bit. Last couple of episodes, especially the last one, I know it was a lengthy one, but yeah, the views are at this stage sitting at 4, and the views for this other episode previous, which would be episode 2 I think, only sitting at 7. So show guys some love. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button please, and just comment down below, because it does help anyone out. But enough of that jibber jabber. I'm going to get on and get stuck in with some more work. We will see you in the next couple of days, probably, when we are ready to do a little bit more fertilizing, and hopefully maybe even some looking close to harvesting. So I will determine when I will come back. I may skip all the next fertilizing, because there's not going to be much to do or show more different from what we've done so far. I will be doing some work and probably doing some contracts to get some money in over the summer months, and then as we prepare for the harvest, because come harvest time we need a little bit of cash, because we are going to need to put in a lease of a harvester, combine harvester, to do the wheat and also to do the canola. Alright folks, I am Parkera. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, hit the like button, please comment down below, and thank you guys for all your support. Support as well. And also during this time, today is official day 1 of the lockdown in New Zealand, Wednesday the 25th really, and I want to just make sure each and every one of you are keeping safe, keeping
well, with all the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment. And just remember that we can all make a difference. This is the one time that we can all work together and do our part for the betterment of everybody else around there. And just stay at home. Don't go out. Don't panic buy. Be smart. And let's not be selfish, and let's just think of others as well. All right, folks, I am Parkera. Kia kaha.